Oh, hello there, you beautiful lot. Welcome back to another fine day here on Crafters TV. What a week it is. What a week it is going to be, because it is, of course, our week of wonders. Wow. Which means we've got a brand new launch for you every single day. I know, we really are spoiling you. And not only that, we're also going to give you double points across everything you see here on Air on Crafters TV and across the entire website, which is fantastic. So there is absolutely loads of things for you coming up in the show today. And today's launch, my oh my, is it a special one? I should say launches actually, because it's a launch-alicious day. 3 brand new items coming up for you. I'm not on my own, of course, here this morning. I've got the lovely Michelle McCarthy with me. How are you, Michelle? I feel like I haven't seen you for ages.
It has been.
It's been like 4 whole days we haven't seen each other for.
I know, right? So long.
Such a long time. Loads coming up today, though. What are you excited for?
I may be excited for the Secret Garden. That is so beautiful, but shh, it's a secret.
It is a secret indeed. Lots coming up. Let me give you a heads up then what's happening for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV. 3 p.m. in the UK, of course, it's 10 a.m. East Coast time, 7 a.m. on the West Coast. It is that brand new launch. It is a new Nature's Garden launch for you with Secret Garden. We're going to give you a sneaky peek of that in just a few seconds time. And then more launches coming up for you in Launch Party. New Interlaced for you, and also an opportunity to have a little sort of a VIP early doors look at some brand new Spectrum Noir product, which is officially launching on Friday, but we're going to give you a sneaky peek of that later in our Launch Party show at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, 11 a.m. if you are across on the West Coast. But Michelle promises to whet our appetite with some of the things that we're going to be seeing today throughout the day.
I absolutely will. So we have got these beautiful interlaced dies coming up today. And I love the birdcage, I think is definitely my favourite. And then there's this everyday one, everyday interlaces. And then the Secret Garden.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
A lovely fold back card with that one. I just love the lock. I don't know why, I just love it. I think it's beautiful. Very Secret Garden-y, would you believe? Would you believe? And then another fold back one, but with that hidden aperture in the back there. So that's what we've got coming up today for you. Very exciting. It
is going to be an absolutely jam-packed day. I'd love to know what you are most excited for. I'd love to know if you've got your order in already on that brand new Nature's Garden collection. If you want to get in touch with me, it's really easy to do so. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. Come over, have a little gossip with me. I can see lots of you saying hi already this morning. Thea is saying hello. Alexia's here. Alison, Mary, Anne, Gilmore, Sue's in London. Anne says nice to see you, Joe. Nice to see you as well, Anne. Something else I need to talk to you about as well is that we are doing a design team call out at the moment. If you've always fancied joining the Crafters Companion design team, now is absolutely your chance to do so, because go to the web address along the bottom of your screen, just say crafterscompanion.co.uk/page/design-team-call, and you can apply to be a part of our design team. Share some of your projects with us. All the details are over there for you, which is fantastic. So make sure you go and have a look at those. Right. I want to quickly go through firstly this gorgeous brand new Nature's Garden collection. Isn't it an absolute stunner? It is, of course, Secret Garden. We're going to entice you on a journey into our very own Secret Garden. You've got absolutely loads in here. It is jam-packed with stamps, dies and stamps. You've got beautiful cardstock in here, pattern papers which are to die for. There's even a beautiful vellum pad within there as well. You've got embossing folders, large dies. It is a gorgeous collection. I know there's been so much excitement around this. It's available to you right now in this Wake Up Call show. You can get your first dibs on it. $94.99, $118.49 if you're in the US. Platinum members, you're looking at under £76 or $95, which I think is cracking value for money. Now, something we launched not that long ago, we launched it with a festive edition, is Interlaced. Now, Interlaced, brand new technology from us, slightly deeper dies, giving you even more intricate detail. And these are just gorgeous. You've got 4 brand new ones in here. So you've got the Village Chapel, the one I love, Frame with Love, and the beautiful Birdcage. You will also get the die brush tool and foam pad in there as well. It is going to be coming up a little later today, so make sure you tune in. You'll be seeing that in our launch party show. There is a full 2-hour launch on that tomorrow, but you can get your hands on it today, then get all the inspiration tomorrow with myself and Debbie. $65.99 or $85.60. That's a platinum price of $52.79 or $68.49 if you want to get your hands on that. Also comes with the dye brush tool as well. Something we launched yesterday, as we do every single Monday here on Crafters TV, is of course this week's Get It? Got it? Good. Oh, what a brilliant one it is this week as well. Violet Studios is what we are taking a look at. An incredible collection here. This the Your Card Making Collection, floral and new baby range. You've got 13 different pieces in here with so many different elements, and you've got a great saving on it as well. £35 today if you are in the UK, $50 if you are across the pond. Over a 10% saving in some really beautiful elements in there. I think if you love your card making kits, you're going to love that. Really a great collection maybe to get someone new into card crafting as well, I would say. So make sure you grab a hold of that one. But we have to start, Michelle, don't we, with the incredible Secret Garden collection, because it is a beauty. I love all the colour ranges here, and also florals, Michelle. The thing is about them, they're never going to date, are they? They're going to be something that you're going to be able to have in your stash for such a long time.
Absolutely. It's a stunning collection, and I was going to say, you know, that it is when our design team have had so much fun, but they have so much fun with everything, so I can't really say that, but I am going to show you some of the most amazing samples. So we've got this little dome front card there. So with those beautiful, can I do that backwards? That way, wait a minute, there we go. So with that beautiful gate that opens, and then you've got those birds on the inside. And so then we've got this M-shaped card. We will be renaming that. It's not a front stepper, it's an M-shaped card. But yeah, so that beautiful, and so I have to show you this. This is just beautiful.
Oh, that is just stunning, isn't it?
That. So this is all our, yes, so it's an exploding box, and it's got all our beautiful, sorry, I can't do that, but I'm going to have to start learning to do these backwards. Oh, I didn't want to force it, that's why. Yeah, so, and then we've got in there, so we've got all these little elements that come from our album making stuff. When you can't think of the word, say stuff. But you all know which collection I'm talking about, so it's okay. But so in the middle, this beautiful book that has
stunning,
been,
isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you, George. It's our memory book dies collection, so you will recognise all those pieces. But in this huge exploding box, which is just absolutely stunning, and must see who made that.
What an incredible keepsake that is.
Angie Peters. Angie, you are a star. And I haven't broke your box, I promise. So yeah, so that is some of the things that you can be making with this beautiful collection. Really, really stunning. So we will not make a box, but we will make something just as exciting. So I've got a few of the bits from I'm saying a few. There's just so much in there, it's hard to pick. So I've just got a few of the bits from the collection. So I think we'll start with this. So this is the Garden Gateway. So this is a cut and emboss folder. As you can see, the cutting element in there. And I think, so I'm going to bring a piece of card in, and I think what I'm going to do before, no, I'll do it afterwards. So I'm going to ink it up, but we'll do it afterwards. So I'm just going to put that piece of card in there. So these are 5x7. And I'm just going to get my 2 main cutting plates and run that through. And so that embossing folder will go through your junior, but it won't go through anything smaller. And I may have been having a play with the Big Daddy today, the big beast, and it will definitely go through that. So let's have a look at this. So yes, so my first play with the Big Daddy today, Joe, it was, and I had so much fun, I can't tell you. So there we go, look at all that embossing detail on there. I'll just clean that out. Move that to the side. So just get rid of those little bits there. And we've
How
got
beautiful.
that. It is beautiful. Even without any ink, you can see all that lovely detail on there. So I've just picked a few of my ink pads out, so my water reactive ones. So we're just gonna have a little bit of an ink up with these. So I have got Straw Bale, Sandstorm, Spring Meadow, Green Topaz and Grasshopper. And so I'm just going to bring one of my blending tools in.
Lots and lots of love for this collection. Alexis saying, I really want the Secret Garden collection. Mary saying how beautiful it is. Sarah said, I'm looking rather dashing today. Thank you, Sarah. I'll take that. Mary really loving the gate die in here, and Adriana and Mary both loving that project that you just shared with them there a moment ago.
Huge box.
I think it's a great colour tone, this, as well as being floral. Something you're going to be able to use all the year through. It's not particularly wintry or spring or summer. I think it's something you're going to use all the year round. So it's going to become a very versatile collection in your crafting arsenal, as I like to call it. There's absolutely loads in there as well. So many great stamps. And I love this whole sort of key to the door sort of theme. Really would lend itself very well, I think, especially for 21st birthday cards, I think would be fantastic, you know, with that whole sort of key to the door feel.
Yes, that would be perfect. It is, it's another collection that we've brought out that can be used for so many different occasions. It definitely, like you just said, so the key, I never even thought about that, but you've just said the key, so yeah, perfect for that. And again, just changing your inks or your background papers or your mats and layers to go with them. Definitely just will adapt it to all sorts of stuff. So just getting another dauber, just bear with me. So I put that on my glass mat and picked it up. It doesn't matter which way you do it, straight from the ink pad or from the glass mat, because your glass mat just cleans up beautifully. So I'm taking my ink dauber in and I'm just going over the top, just flat. I'm just gonna put that under there. Normally I'd use a piece of card, but I've just picked that up, so I'll use that. Doesn't matter, it's just because I don't want to get it on the rest of my picture, my embossed parts. So we'll swap over to some of the greens. So which shall I go in with first?
Scrapbook Nut 2002 is up and about early this morning. It says morning from a still dark California, everyone.
Oh.
Wowzers, it's like, what, 4 a.m. in California? No wonder it's still dark. Good morning from a brisk morning in Maine, says Lily as well. Woke up to our first snowflakes this morning. Oh, how exciting, the first snow of the season.
I love the snow.
I'm sure we're not going to be that far away from snow now. Where are we now? We're, what, the 15th of November? 16th of November. Yeah. I reckon, surely in the next month we'll have some snow. Just enough snow, not too much, please. Just a little splattering would be nice.
Yes, definitely. Oh, I love the snow. I love playing out. I love playing out in the snow for like 2 minutes, and then my hands get cold and I come in. But I love sitting and watching it snow. But it's supposed to be really bad this year when we get it.
Well, they say this every year. This time of the year, they always say we're going to have the coldest winter on record. Then it gets to February, Michelle, and then they're going to say we're going to have the hottest, most sunniest summer on record. We have the same every year, don't we?
Well, yeah, I suppose we do. But was it last year or the year before? Down in Norfolk, the snow was quite bad, actually.
Yeah, it was quite bad here. I think there was snow on the ground for like 2 weeks here continuously.
Yeah. I don't mind being snowed in as long as I've got enough food and drink.
And plenty of crafting stuff to keep you going.
That's it, yeah. So, a different green. I'm going to go over the top with my Spring Meadow. And all I'm doing is just trying to blend it all together, but with different shades of the green, just to give it that more of a 3D pop to it. So you would take a little bit more time and more care doing this. Yeah, you see, this is something I've said about before. I've gone in just a bit too heavy-handed, and you can see you can blend it out. It takes a little while to blend it out. So just try not to go in as heavy-handed as me, but it's getting there. It does blend out. And let me just one more ink dauber thingamabob. Here it is. Thingamabob. So I'm just taking, so what I've just done is, because I've noticed I'm going in a bit too heavy-handed, I've inked my dauber up, and I'm just going to take a little bit off on the mat just to make sure that I don't do the same again. So as you can see with the 3 colours, how it just sort of brings it up and out, brings it to life a little bit. So right, so I'm all inked up. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm just going to move this to the side.
Don't forget as well, we are in our Week of Wonder this week, all the way up until the end of Friday. It means we're bringing you a brand new launch, at least one brand new launch every single day this week. There's loads of stuff happening. Something very special happening tomorrow night as well with myself and Sarah, which I'll tell you about as we go through the day. But also it means double points on everything that you see on air here on Crafted TV and across the entire website. So it really is going to be a special week this week for you. So make sure you are shopping on all of these incredible brand new launches that we are bringing to you. Very busy already on this Secret Garden collection. You do get absolutely loads in here as well, don't you, Michelle? Just so much craftability within this one.
You do. You get absolutely loads in here. And before I carry on with my my demo, shall we go through the boards?
Oh, let's.
So we'll go through everything that you get in this collection. So this is Secrets Revealed. So there's that beautiful stamp set there with the lovely beautiful sentiments, that little girl. It always reminds me of the programme that I used to watch when I was little, obviously Secret Garden.
Yeah, and there was the film as well. The film was one of the first films I ever saw at cinema, actually, Secret Garden. So
is it?
Really fantastic. Yeah, I do love it.
So that's the Gateway to the Garden die.
Very regal,
Love that. It is very regal, and that's the doors do open on that. It's mystical wood. That lovely, is it a deer? A magical deer?
It's a magical deer with wings.
Absolutely. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Then we've got Secrets Unlocked. So again, we've got a stamp and die on there. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to have a quick look.
Is your stamp missing, or is it on there?
That's what I was looking at, yeah.
I think the stamp's gone, because we'll have to locate that stamp.
That's what I was looking at. I'm thinking, I'm sure there's supposed to be a stamp on there. You will get a stamp with yours.
You will indeed.
Whimsical lanterns. I love this.
Really great.
Beautiful garland in there.
Something you're going to use with a lot of the collections you already have, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, especially that garland. You can use that in so many different cards and themes. So this one, A Moment in Time, another beautiful stamp with those roses, flowers going up the tree. Absolutely adorable. And then Enchanted Door.
Nice, like this one a lot.
I love this. So your door, there you go.
Oh, and that actually opens, that's so cool.
Yeah, wonderful. So that's your dies and stamps, and then you get this beautiful vellum pad with it. So, beautiful. Irises, my mum's favourite flower. I think it's because she was called Iris.
Right.
So beautiful, all those beautiful vellums in there. And then the luxury, again, this luxury cardstock A4 pad that you get. So you get the texture stock, cardstock, sorry, and then the pearlescent in there. And then, oh, so it's there, look. Ta-da!
Beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. And that's your vellum pad. I mean, look how many you get in there. Oh, I do, look at that one.
So much detail in all of them, isn't there?
There really is. And then the paper pad. And again, beautiful flowers, beautiful colours.
Really love that sort of dusty pink undertone that's all the way through that.
I love it. Yeah.
Very botanical, as Georgina just said.
Again, those irises there. You don't see irises as much as I think you should in in paper pads, but I think we've used them a few times, which is lovely.
Nice that there's so many layers within these pads as well,
Yes.
multiple layers, giving you loads of texture.
The script on there, the like gold splashes, as if you'd done it with your ink. They're just the snippability factor for using them for your scrapbooks or your cards. Just a beautiful, beautiful pad. So that's what you're getting in that that collection, and I say this with every collection though, I do fall in love with every single one that we've got.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, really is. Really is. So I've shown you everything that you're going to get, so we'll carry on with my demo. So this is my little, this is my door that I've used the Garden Gateway. Garden Gateway. I've used the Garden Gateway.
Did you call it a garden garter?
I did. I don't know why or where that word came from, but Garden Gateway. So I've brought this one in that I inked up a little bit before because I've already cut it down. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this. So I'm just going to move that to the side for now. It's this beautiful stamp set. So I'm going to use this gorgeous winged deer, and then I'm going to bring this in. Oh, wait, I'm going to use the sentiment from that, but I'm going to bring this in because what I'm going to, it's another fresh packet. Don't tell no one.
I won't tell if you don't tell.
Okay.
Alexia asks what size is the vellum? It's an 8x8 vellum pad that you're getting in there. Mary saying how much they love using vellums in their journals. Mary also says have a thing for lantern stamps and beautiful doorways and the gorgeous vellum too, so loving this collection. Scent Paper Hugs loves it as well. Alexia saying it would mix really well with the Enchanted sets that we've bought recently. I think that's a great thing, isn't it? Because it is floral, it will play nicely with so many of the other kits that you already have in your collection. So and that is not by accident. You know, Leanne and the design team always want the collections to either be able to stand alone on their own, as of course they can, or for them to mix nicely with a lot of the other collections we've already bought you. And that is a great thing about it. That's what makes them such great value for money. Use them on their own, cross-pollinate them with your other collections. You are going to get beautiful results every single time.
That's it, definitely. Especially this garland. I just absolutely love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a few of my flowers from this. So I'm just going to pop that to the side for now. And we'll get these stamped up. I'm going to use my alcohol ink pad because I'm going to colour these in with my alcohol pen. So I've got some tri-blend pens next to me. So let's bob these on here. We'll just bob them on.
Just bob them on.
Just bob them on. The right way. Don't ink them upside down like I sometimes do. So I've got my Flagstone alcohol-proof ink pad for these. And because these are fresh from the packet, sometimes you might need to sort of prepare them because sometimes they don't stamp perfectly straight away. I've never had that issue, I must admit. But if you do, what I tend to do is I will ink them up with one of our Watermark ink pads, so like it's a sticky ink. It gives it a nice coating. See, mine were fresh from the packet and they've stamped out beautifully first time. So if you find that it doesn't stamp perfectly first time, either give them a wash, give them a little, I've heard some people say that they give them a bit of a, like with an emery board or a nail file, just a bit of a...
Yeah, I know Craig likes to just take some low-tack tape to them and sort of give that a bit of a... just give them a sort of stick over, take any residue off.
Right, so we've stamped them out, so I'm going to bring some of my pens in. So there's numerous ways that you can prepare your stamp, but like I said, mine were fresh from the packet and have stamped perfectly first time. So I've picked up my Fair Skin blend, tan shades, pale pink shades and pale pink blend. And I'm going to go in and we're going to colour this beautiful, beautiful deer. So I've got my lightest colour. And I'm not necessarily going to do the 3 blend. because it's only a little stamp, it will just look as beautiful if you haven't done a blend.
Well, I guess we can use any of our colouring mediums with these, can we, Michelle?
You absolutely can. So if you used our waterproof ink pad to stamp this out with on some waterproof card, then you could use our aqua tri colours or our aqua colours pens, or you could use our ink pads and use them like you've seen me do in the past. Just place it down on my mat and use a paintbrush, pick it up with some water so you can paint with them that way. But I love little stamps like this. I think are perfect for beginners because there's not too much of an area to practice your colouring on.
Yeah, I guess, and I think the thing is sometimes, you know, with colouring projects, larger colouring projects that take hours and hours to complete, absolutely they are beautiful and they have their time and their place. But sometimes you want something that you can get your colouring mediums in, you can put your own stamp on it, but it's not going to take you too long. And I think these sort of size stamps are perfect for that, aren't they?
They really are.
Lynn says, good morning from St. Louis, Missouri. I ordered this gorgeous paper and vellum over the weekend. Meet Me in St. Louis is one of my all-time favourite films, you know, Michelle.
Oh, is it?
And it has one of my all-time favourite songs in it as well.
Really?
The Trolley song, yeah, which is just rather fabulous.
Oh, I've seseen the film, I don't recall the song though.
Do you not know it?
No.
I won't sing it for you.
Oh, I was hoping you would.
I won't sing it for you. I do want to desperately, but I shan't.
I think you should. I think everyone should, in the comments, tell you to sing for us.
Maybe you can all sing it in the comments. There you go.
Well, I think you just chickened out of that.
I did, absolutely. I'm not denying that. I just chickened out of it 100%. I just feel like it's a little bit early in the day for singing, Michelle. You know, I just need to. Obviously, if I'd have done my vocal warm up before the show, then maybe I would have treated you to the dulcet tones of Joe Remblance's this wake up call, but not today. Maybe another time.
I heard you singing earlier, Joe.
Oh yes, I have been doing a little bit, but I definitely wasn't warmed up. You see.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Need to do your vocal exercise.
I do indeed, yes.
So I've gone in with my fair skin blade blend. See, it's a good job I don't need to sing. I can barely speak, let alone sing.
Even though you haven't done a lot of sort of shading within this, it's still come together. I think that's a testament of a great quality stamp, isn't it? That has the texture in there that you need.
Definitely. And it is a beautiful little stamp to colour in. And like I was saying before, there's not too much there, so you can still practice that 3-colour blend without feeling you've got a huge stamp to colour in. And, you know, if you're sort of, let's do her nose pink. No, let me go in with the darker side. I need to be able to see that. There we go. Oh, she's very pretty. Oh, I do love that stamp, absolutely. So I'm just going to quickly colour in one of my flowers. I have got a couple, of course, cut out next to me. So we'll just colour that. And what I will do with this is, so I've gone in with my lightest, and then I'm just going to go in with my darkest, and I'm just going to go over those little stameny bits in the middle. So let's we'll put that to the side for now. So I've got my little day, and I'm going to bring in, so I'll move that to the side for now. So I'm going to bring in a couple that I coloured just before the show, a few of those beautiful flowers that I've already cut out, because the dies come with that one. So those are the dies to cut out the little flowers. And then, so I think we'll put this, put a little card together. So, and then this is the sentiment that I used. Flowers are the music of the earth.
Oh, that's so adorable. Yeah,
it is. So that's from the Secrets Revealed stamp set that we've got. So I've got that there. And I'm just making sure I've got my bits together. So I'm going to make, so it's a 6x8 card. And then I've got some of the cardstock from the pad and some of the paper as well. So I'm going to use my Collal glue to stick this down. Just a nice.
A lot of people asking for a song. I'm sorry, but it's just not going to happen. we can't pay the royalties for a start. We don't have the licenses, you see. Seven Paper says great musical, Joe. Adrian says sing. Give us a song, says Elizabeth. And Dee says I'm sat here singing that now. Such a good movie. It is such a great movie. It's a really, really good movie. Getting really busy on this Secret Garden collection, as I knew we would be. Remember, a full 2-hour presentation coming up on this with myself and Debbie Fisher at 3 p.m. this afternoon, which is 10 a.m. East Coast, 7 a.m. For you guys across on the West Coast. Lots of you I know have already placed your order and will be tuning in for lots of inspiration, which will be coming your way. No doubt there'll be a couple of giggles as well, seeing as it is the lovely Debbie Fisher.
Yes.
She was a right giggler last week.
Was she? She just made me laugh. She's hilarious. So I'm just going to glue this down. Make sure you don't put any glue behind your gate, because you don't want that glued down. You want to be able to lift that up. So let's just get that pressed into place. And then I'm definitely going to put foam pads behind this. I mean, of course, so put a few on there. If you're doing this at home, you will obviously put a few more on than me. Paying attention to the middle. You don't want a saggy middle.
No, absolutely not.
So let's get rid of those. I do love a foam pad. I feel like I'm honouring Craig using foam pads all the time while he's not here.
Absolutely. He does love a foam pad, that boy, doesn't he?
I can't peel them off as quick as Craig.
No.
I need to practice on that.
He has got the fastest foam pad finger. Really has.
Doesn't he leave one nail a little bit longer?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure I heard him or saw him say that he leaves one of his nails a little bit longer just for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah.
I mean, that's dedication to the cause, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, to incorporate your grooming regime into your crafting really shows you the level of commitment our Craig has.
Oh. Right, so I'm gonna tape this one. I've used my tape pen. I'm gonna put that one in there. So then when you open your gate, you've got a lovely little surprise there. And then I think I'm gonna put that one just on the outside. Just stick it down. And then again, so with some of these flowers, I'm just going to decorate round here. Put those two flat, and I think I'll put one on a foam pad for a change. But you can't beat the bit of depth and dimension the foam pads give you. Do love a foam pad. So we'll bob that one on there. And then, where shall we have it? So we'll have that there. Making sure I'm taping the right bit. Stick that on there and put a few flowers around that. So even all these tiny little elements, like these flowers, will work perfectly with all of your other collections. So there's, you know, when you get these collections, don't think, oh, I can only use it for this, because you can't. They will go for all your collections. So there we go. So a nice, lovely card with that beautiful collection, and then open up your little gate, and there's your.
Oh, I love that.
There we go.
Really, really pretty. One of so many different things you're going to be able to achieve with that. It is brand new today. First chance you'll have had to get your hands on the Secret Garden collection. 51 elements in there and 104 sheets of paper and card. So it really, really bumper collection, that one, quite a large one for the size of a regular Nature's Garden. Remember, not only can you use your Club Inspire discount, you can of course get double points on this because it's part of our Week of Wonders events. We're bringing you at least one launch, at least one brand new launch every single day, and double points on everything you see on air here on Crafts TV and across the entire website as well. Now, something else I want to share with you that's coming up a little bit later today, it is the Illustrator Complete 40 Marker collection. A really great deal for you here, 25% off, which is fantastic, a brilliant saving. You will of course get double points as well, and you're getting 40 markers within there in total, which is absolutely awesome. The Illustrators really are the top of the tree when it comes to our alcohol markers. You've got that proprietary ink formulation, that beautiful quality Japanese brush nib, and that bullet nib in there too. £60 or $89.60 if you are a Club Inspire Platinum member. Lots of you still talking about Meet Me in St. Louis. Lynn says Meet Me in St. Louis is one of my favourites too. It's a Christmas movie for me. I love Judy Garland's version of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Do you know what? Maybe we need to watch it this week. I'm feeling Trey festive. I don't know about everyone else. I went to the Christmas markets over the weekend, had a hot wine with a little bit of amaretto in it. Oh, warmed my cockles no end, let me assure you. Right, a lot of you I can see have jumped onto the website and popped that brand new Nature's Garden collection into your basket. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out now. Whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. There are plastic shims sized to work with a whole range of Gemini machines. And for just $14.95 or £9.99, the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim can be yours today.
Oh, lots and lots and lots of you checking out there. A lot of love for that last project as well of the lovely Michelle's. Mary says beautiful card, lovely colours. Adriana says beautiful. Elizabeth says very pretty as well. Mary says yes, I'm all over the Christmas spirit too. I might even go and pick my tree this week. I didn't realise you can reserve a tree, so I may go and reserve a tree when I get home over the weekend. Yes, I don't think we're that far away from putting the tree up. I reckon I could probably get away with putting it up at the end of, yeah, I'm at work on the 1st of December, so I reckon the day before. I think it'll go up the day before, last day of November. Feels a bit early, but it's time. I'm feeling extra Christmassy. I think it's because last year so many Christmassy things didn't happen. Like obviously the Christmas markets didn't happen. There was lots of things we couldn't do last year for Christmas, whereas this year it's all back in business. Yes, Pantos, of course, are back with a bang. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. And all the other fabulous Christmassy things that we're going to be doing as well. Now, Something else that's launching today for you during our launch party show are these gorgeous brand new Interlaced dies, 4-pack collection for you here. These have been so popular. This brand new concept which we launched not that long ago with the Christmas collection, a slightly deeper die for you, giving you even more intricate detail. They are amazing. There are creator card size as well, so you don't need to do too much to these to create something that's going to give you an absolute wow. $65.99 or $85.60 is your price. You're getting 4 brand new designs in there. So you've got to get the Village Chapel, the one I love, Framed with Love, and the beautiful bird cage as well as the die brush tool and the foam pad as well. There will be a full 2-hour launch day on these tomorrow, which will be awesome. So make sure you join myself and Debbie Fisher for that. We're going to give you sort of an early bird chance to get your hands on them right now today in Wake Up Call, and also a little later in our launch party as well. I'm always blown away by the amount of detail that we get into our die, especially these larger ones, Michelle, but the Interlace really just take it to the next level, don't they?
They really do, and they are a deep dish. I like deep dish die, deep dish pizza, deep dish die. It's not a thin crust in this one, it's a nice deep dish. But the detail that's in them is just beautiful. So this is the one I love.
I'm guessing we'd be able to stencil through that as well, would we?
Yes, oh absolutely, you could stencil through those, absolutely. Ink through your die before you remove it as well. Beautiful bird cage. And these would be beautiful to make a wedding gift, so a little photo album, but because of the names of them, I mean, Framed with Love.
Beautiful.
Make little photo albums with them, put the beautiful happy couple in the middle of that heart, and then you've got your village chapel.
Oh, that's really awesome, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful, this one. And the detail and the emboss that comes with them as well is just deep dish. What can I say?
Beautiful.
So I've got a few samples to show you exactly what I mean. So this is the beautiful bird cage, and that's had some vellum placed behind it, a bit of paper piece in there, nice and delicate one. And then again, so the same one, but just using totally different colours on there, gives you such a different finished card. And then we've got the Framed with Love. So
oh, that is beautiful.
On some vellum there with those reds. And then this is the Village Chapel. So I just love that one.
I love that you've even got that tree detailing as well in over the top. Every single bit of that die being used, which is fabulous.
Yes, it's like that extra bit that, you know, is in there, that extra bit of detail that you wouldn't necessarily think of. Well, I wouldn't. So that lovely chapel in glitter, and then the same one in just black, and then inks through the backs.
Are they alcohol markers that have been used there? Is that sort of a piece behind in the windows?
Yeah, so she's used a tri-blend on that one.
Nice.
So yeah, you can see the actual blend in those windows.
Really fabulous, that.
And then this one, I love this. I love that. It's just a nice, simple red, and perfect for Valentine's Day, that one. What does that say? Wherever I am, whatever I do, I am truly happy when I am with you.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
So that's just beautiful. So even the sentiments in there. And then I showed this one earlier, but I had to show it again because of the way that they've paper pieced that one. I just love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, real
beautiful.
wow.
So yeah, so many, many different ways that you can use those. So I think what we'll do is, just bear with me because I haven't got my die ready. Just sing amongst yourselves.
Lots of you chatting away, loving these. Love, love, love these dice, says Mary. Alison says, what beautiful samples these are. Alison says, my tree goes up Thursday of next week. Not long to wait now.
Wow.
9 days until Alison's tree goes up. What date is that then? That's the 7th. Yeah, of course. Well, you guys have all got Thanksgiving, of course, to think about first. Thanksgiving next Thursday, is it, I believe?
Yeah.
Is indeed next Thursday. Yeah. I'm always a bit jealous that you guys across the pond get sort of 2 big holidays, like really close together. Maybe we should just start celebrating Thanksgiving, Michelle. What do you think?
Yeah, it
Why
sounds
not?
like a great idea to me. I'm very thankful for lots. I'm very thankful for lots this year. I'm very thankful for my job with all these beautiful people here. So. My family, yeah. The thing is, when you think about it, we are all thankful for so much, and I think we do need to take a minute to sit and think what we are and who we are thankful for.
Absolutely, we do.
So on that note, we'll use this Framed with the Love Interlace. So straight away when you get the die out, you can see it's a nice huge size, nice big size. And again, no cutting edge here, because obviously it's going in, and then you've got the cutting edge round this. So perfect for putting in box lids, you know, all sorts of things like that. Just nice deep dish pizza die.
You were obsessed with pizza with these, aren't you?
Well, when you say deep, it just straight away comes to mind deep dish. It must just be, I don't know. I do love a pizza though.
Oh, I do love a pizza.
You can't go wrong with a bit of pizza. I was just going to say, what's your favourite topping? What's your ideal
My favourite,
pizza?
is it my favourite type of pizza is a Neapolitan pizza.
Oh.
Like a real classic Italian, you know, the
Yeah.
original pizza. And if it's just like, I don't know, some sort of delicious spicy sausage on it normally.
Can't beat a bit of spicy sausage.
Not sure why that's funny, but sometimes you get the soft sausage paste. It's called andouille. Have you had that?
No.
It's very, very spicy. It's like crumbly soft sausage paste. Very, very
Really?
spicy, delicious.
No, I've never had that.
Oh, you've not lived.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, see, look at that.
Look at that.
You can see that it's a deep dish with how that's all just beautifully falling
And that's a
out.
coated cardstock, of course, that you've
It
put
is,
through there.
so
Still
I've
no
used-
problem to get.
No,
So you didn't put the metal
absolutely
shim in there either, did you?
No, I
No?
just used my normal plate combination, which is my 2 cutting plates, and then my magnetic and my plastic. I keep wanting to call it metallic. I have to really think to say magnetic properly. I don't know why. So just bear with me while I just tap and unwrap. Oh, we're on food today. That's the chocolate orange, isn't it? Tap and unwrap.
We're obsessed today. I know what's going on.
To be fair, I haven't had my breakfast yet. So
Have you not?
all food keeps popping into my head.
It's 12:47, Michelle. I mean, you should. It's gone lunchtime now, let alone breakfast time.
I had a coffee.
Right.
I had 2.
Aisha says, a blessing and a curse that holidays are close. Thanksgiving is one of my favourites, but often overlooked because Christmas is then only weeks away. I am very lispy today. I'm not quite sure. I'm having a very lispy day today. Becky says, I'm thankful for all my craft stuff in my craft room. Absolutely, that's something to be thankful for.
Absolutely. So I've got a piece of white card here, and I have cut it, so I've left it A4 in length, which is 11 6/8, and I've cut it down to 5.5. So I've scored, you can't see my finger there, but I've scored 1 inch in, and then I've scored it up to, so 1 then 8, and then these are both 1 inch and 2/8, and then this is going to be my little tab. So I'm going to put that on there that way, and this is going to go in that there. And I'm going to tape it down. So when I tape it down, I do try to get as little as possible of my tape onto my card, purely because I'm really rubbish at peeling it back really slowly enough to not, because you do have to peel it back carefully and slowly, but I'm really pantsy and I end up ripping my card, which most of the time is okay, because if you're going to mat and layer over it, it doesn't matter, but with this I'm not, so I try to put as little as possible onto my actual cardstock. So let's get this out.
And I'm guessing on, depending on the concept you're doing, Michelle, these will go through the junior, will they, these dies? As a topper?
Yes, yeah, they'll fit through your junior, definitely. Yeah, so just depending on like the size of the base that you're using, they will definitely fit through. So just taking my tape off carefully. And then before I remove that fully, I'm going to bring some of my ink pads in. So I have got crushed velvet, plum jam and parakeets. So I'm just going to change my ends. So bear with me 1 second to bring some coloured ones in. Right, so where shall we go first? So this is where I'm going to leave it on and I'm just going to ink through.
It's great that you've got the option to do this as well as to add that stencil detail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing you don't have to if you don't want to. You're still going to get something beautiful. But how about really taking it to the next level? I think it's awesome that we've sort of built this design feature into a lot of our dies now, whereas before, previously, you know, a lot of other dies are solid, aren't they? So you don't get the option to do this.
No, you don't. And that's what I love about these. This extra added element that you can use with these. So that's the plum jam. I'm going to go in with some crushed velvet. I'm going to pick a lot up because I think that's had a little bit of a different colour on. So I'm going to pick a lot up, but I'm going to take some off. And then we'll do these bits down here. So just inking through, and you can see straight away how it's inking through lovely. And then, last but not least, my parakeet.
Send Paper Hug says, I love interlaced dies, they are so beautiful. That is a gorgeous die, says Pam E as well. Lots of you loving these, lots of you going for them. The official launch on these is tomorrow at 3 p.m. with myself and Debbie Fisher. However, you will have a sneaky chance to get your hands on them right now in Wake Up Call. You will also see them featured as well in our launch party show this evening, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, 11 a.m. if you are across on the West Coast. So giving you sort of a bit of a VIP preview almost, Michelle, aren't we?
Yes, definitely. Definitely a nice little sneaky peek. So I'm just going to take that ink off my fingers and wipe up my mat. I'm trying to learn to clean as I go. So right, oh, in fact, no. What I was going to do was going to wipe my ink off of that before I took it off, but don't do that. Because if you wipe your dye before you take it off with your wet wipe, you're going to get, it's going to wet through into the middle and it's going to look all yucky. So take it off before you clean it off.
Okie doke.
Yucky, the official word.
The official word for messy there.
Yes, just move that to the side.
Is that a good solid Yorkshire word?
Yucky, yeah. I think it is. It sometimes astounds me how people understand what I'm saying, it really does.
Oh, I think we follow.
So just popping all my last little bits out. But as you can see, it just inks through beautifully. It really does. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my ruler and my craft knife in. Because what I'm going to do is, so where that ends there, I'm just going to cut it up there. I'm going to use the metal side to my ruler because that's what it's there for. I always forget to use this metal side. So cut that one there, and then I'm going to cut from there all the way down.
Wendy in Hampshire says the stencil technique is great and gives it a lovely dimension. It really does, and just highlights those, you know, certain areas as well. I think it just really does make it pop. And also because the stenciling detail is designed to highlight the die cut detail, when you do stencil it together, I think it really gives you loads more dimension, which is brilliant. Just another brilliant design feature on these, as well as having all of that intricate cutting detail.
It does, it does. And yeah, there's just so much that you can do with these. So I'm going to bring my silver one back in, and I'm just going to layer it over the top, and I'm just going to slightly offset it so you can see a pop of silver. So I'm going to use my dotted tape pen on the back of this. So get all that taped off. And going gently over those delicate pieces. I love the noise this dotted tape pen makes.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
I'd gone silent then. It's because I'm listening to the noise of the dotted tape pen.
And I guess the great thing about that is just giving you that hang on, let's try that again. Adhesion, exactly where you need it.
Yes, exactly. So obviously you don't get none of those gungy gooey bits coming through. So I'm just going to hold this carefully and just position it just a little bit offset. So just give it a wiggle till you've got it where you want it, and then give it a nice press down. I'm doing relatively okay. I'm quite clean and tidy this time.
You're always clean and tidy.
I normally just throw everything to the side. This bit stays clean and tidy, but behind me, not so much. So what we're going to do with this, I'm just going to move that to the side for a minute, and I'm going to bring it in. So this is just a 7x7 piece of card, and then the mat and layer with, that's from the Masquerade Ball. Thank you very much, George. So the inks that I've used, so the plum jam and the parakeet, and what else did I use? Oh, crushed velvet, go beautiful with these papers. So again, I've used my tacky glue because I'm gluing onto mirror card. Give that a good press down and then glue this down.
Where did you say those papers were from, sorry, Michelle?
The Masquerade.
Masquerade,
Ball. Yeah.
Awesome. Lots of you I know already own that and absolutely love that paper pad collection. I'd love to know who's gone for these brand new interlaced dies. Do let me know in the comments. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. Do drop into the comments and let me know. I know lots of you loving these. They are a brilliant, brilliant brand new collection. I knew they would be busy because the Christmas ones that we brought out first were so incredibly busy. I remember launching them with Sarah, and you guys have been waiting for more dies in this range. So it's lovely that we're in a position to be able to bring those to you now. And again, with these, very craftable, very usable, something that you're going to be able to use for lots and lots of different occasions, which is, I think, what you're after, isn't it, in a brand new die set? You want something that you're going to be able to use for lots of different things, especially when it's a brand new die set and you love it so much, Michelle. You really want to use it for as many jobs as you possibly can, don't you?
That's it, yeah. You just want to play with it again and again. You want to get as much use out of it as possible. So, so this is just a mat and layer, just a little bit dirty there, that's 7x7. So what I'm going to do with this is, so my top tab is going to glue over the back. So just put some glue on there and line it up with the edge of my card and just press it down. So just give it a second to grab. Bring your your scoring tool. I think I need to have like a list next to me of names of, I could just label everything.
Just write it on.
Just write it on it,
No,
so
you'll be
I don't
fine.
keep forgetting what everything's called. So, right, so with this piece, what I've done, I've got the 3 folds, so I'm going to just sort of concertina fold it. Just make sure that they're all nice, and then I'm going to turn that over, and again, so that bit is going to glue there. So let's get some glue on that. And then what I would do is just get a nice piece of paper or card just to mat over your back bit so you don't see sort of your workings, for want of a better word. And cover that little bit of an ink splodge up there that I did with my finger. But you
we
can't
won't
see
notice that.
I can see it. So just going to fold that back in like that. And then before I just cut out a with love, and I'm going to just position that inside of my heart. And let me just, Where's my width? And I lost my little dot from my eye, so
Right.
I've just used a little gem.
Perfect.
Yeah. With love. I'm gonna, oh, where's my tweezers? This is where your tweezers come in really handy when you've got little fingers. So I'm gonna put that on there, get my little gem, put that on there.
What a gorgeous card.
And then I've just got a few more that I'm just going to, of course it wouldn't be a Michelle card without either gems or a bit of ribbon. So just put them there, and oh, one there. Oh, I can't get it right way round. Oh, don't you hate it when these little do you know what? Sometimes I'm crafting in the kitchen and one will ping off somewhere. My husband will walk in a little bit later and he's got like a gem stuck to him. Because he's bald, he shaves his head. So it's normally stuck to his bald head randomly somewhere.
That's hilarious.
Which is hilarious when he comes back from shopping and it's still stuck to his head because I forgot to tell him. So he's been walking around the supermarket with like
little
a
gems
gem
on.
stuck to his head. So there we go. So that is my finished card.
Love that. What a gorgeous creation. And I guess so many concepts that you're going to be able to incorporate these into. I'm really excited to see what you guys do with these when you get them home. Lots of you letting me know that you've ordered them. $65.99 or $85.60 today. That becomes $52.79 or $68.48 if you are a Platinum member. Double points on these. And remember, a brand new launch every single day as part of our Week of Wonders. Our Week of Wonders event running up until the end of Friday, which is amazing. Something else I need to tell you about. Of course, coming up in our later launch party show, we always have an out-of-this-world deal. We've got a brilliant one for you today. It's been ages since I've seen the self-healing mat in stock. It is the 12x9 size for you, so it's folded in half. It's actually double that size that you can see there. You'll get that. You'll also receive in here the 12x12 stamping mat in there as well, which is fantastic. So that's going to come in there for you, which is brilliant. And you'll also get this as well, which is your heat-resistant non-slip Spectrum Noir craft mat, which is great for doing all of your messy techniques on as well. You're going to save over 20% there. Platinum members, $14.40 or $22.80 if you want to get your hands on that. We do also have a great Explorer kit coming up for you in the launch party show as well. Here's the details for that. Two of our fabulous double-sided dies, which is gorgeous. You've got a double-sided edge board, a double-sided creator card in there, plus the A4, so the large-size Gemini double-sided plates for you. Brilliant saving there. $32.98 or $39.94 you save on that, which I think is fantastic. Of course, everyone's saving a bit more with their Club Inspired discount and double points coming your way as well as part of our Week of Wonders event, which is awesome. So many great reasons to shop with us today and the rest of this week here on Crafters TV. I used to say, thank goodness for tweezers. One of the first tools I learned. I can't do without them. Gorgeous card, Michelle. Aisha says, OMG, where has the time gone? Already an hour into the day. I know, it flies by, doesn't it, when you're having fun, Aisha? Marsh says, lovely card. And Stefan Nicole, looking good. Got something to look forward to when I receive these as well. Kathy Clayton saying, Michelle, just a gorgeous card there as always. Right, we're going to press on. There's a lot to squeeze in, isn't there, in this show today? And we're going to have a little look at this next item, which is, of course, that Explorers deal that you've got. The double-sided dies, you're going to get the peony window, the pretty florals, and you're going to get the A4 double-sided cutting plates as well. I think if you've been looking to maybe have a little bit of a dibble-dabble with our double-sided dies, no better time today, because this gets you the plate and two sets of the dies, and you are saving, well, you're saving way more than you're spending. Platinum members actually are saving almost double what they're spending here, which I think is amazing. And a great time saver, these, Michelle, aren't they, these double-sided dies?
They really are. I mean, this is technology exclusive to us, and I think we brought out the boxes first, our double-sided boxes, and I got my hands on those and I thought, this is just... In fact, at first I thought, how does that work? But then I thought, wow, this is amazing. So, and I think I've got all of our double-sided everything, because I just love it. It is great technology. So, so I've got the pretty florals here. And when you take it out, you can see that it's it's like that on that side, and then that side you can see that the die cut elements are obviously different size. You can see that I've been playing with it. Look, I haven't even cleaned it out. So yeah, you can see the difference between each side. So, and you need your special double-sided plates to go with these.
Nice that we've included those for you as well.
It is. Sorry, that was me crashing, banging round this this studio, craft area. My mum always said that. George has just said to me, if we can't see you, we can certainly hear you. My mum always said that. I don't know what she means. So I'm going to cut a piece of black and a piece of white down to 6 inches wide. So I'm just leaving it as an A4 in length and just cutting them down to 6.
Oh, Alexia says, I don't think I've seen double-sided dies before, Michelle. How exciting.
No. Oh my goodness, where have you been? So, double-sided dies, you need your double-sided plates. So these are special plates that obviously, protect your other plates and enable you to use the double-sided, because obviously the pressure you need to cut on both sides of a die. So these are the special plates that you will need to use these fabulous dies. So just bear with me, I need to pop those out so I can use it properly. So because they are double-sided, you don't necessarily have release holes like you would on a normal die.
Right.
So just get your pokey tool, if you've got bits that are still stuck in, and did you see that? If you just get it in the right place, they just pop out. So you do, if you've got bits stuck in, you will need to weed with these, but it's worth it because they're fabulous. So I'm going to take a bit of my tape and I'm going to just put that on the edge. So as you can see, there's no cutting edge on this side, but there is on that side. So that's the bit that's going to cut out. And you've got just there and just there is where your cutting edge ends. So I'm going to put my tape there because I know that that bit's going to be coming off. And then I'm going to tape this piece over. And I'm going to tape it down because I don't want it to move. So I'm just going to tape that down at the front there and at the top there. So outside plate, special plate, your card, you die your card, special plate, and then outside plate. You do not need your magnetic or your plastic shim for these. Your special plates are in place of your magnetic and your plastic shim. So if you tried to put all that together, it'd be like, no, thank you. Not today, and just spit it back out, so.
It's good that it does that though, rather than damaging the machine.
It is, and that's the wonderful thing about this machine. If you put your sandwich together and it's too much, it's only going to go in so far, and it's literally going to be like, no thanks, and it's going to come back out. It's not going to damage it, it's just going to tell you, no, not today, and you just try again, just adapt your sandwich. So let's gently pull that off, and then this one, so I've stuck it to my plate just so I didn't want both of my pieces of card to move. So let's just move those. And then, so that's our top piece, cut through, and then our bottom piece. So let me just peel that up. Oh, I can't get it. There we go. And so just pop that off, cut our little nubbin that's still there. Is that a word, nubbin?
I think so. I'm not sure it's a. I'm gonna Google it.
Nubbin?
Yeah.
Is that what Chandler used to call from Friends? His little. He had a third nipple, didn't he? Am I allowed to say that?
Oh.
From Friends.
It's a
He used to
small
call it
lump
nubbin.
or a residual part.
There you go. He's
There you
nubbin.
are. It's a nubbin of cardstock that you had there.
It was a nubbin.
Yes. We've not even through the first show and we've mentioned third nipple. I mean, it's going to be a great day today.
Yeah. I wondered how quick she's writing up my, my resignation letter for me. My termination letter. I'm so sorry. It wasn't me. Who said that? So I'm just popping these out.
Brilliant price on these as well. To give you an idea of the value that you're getting in this Explorer's kit, one of these double-sided dies should be $22.99. Essentially, you're paying for the peony window, which is a creator card. You're then getting the double-sided die plates included as well. They're worth £20. And you're getting the pretty florals, which is what you can see the lovely Michelle using here. That's worth £13. So you pay for one element. We send you two other elements totally free of charge. An excellent deal. I think you've been waiting for an opportunity to try double-sided dies. Now is a perfect opportunity because you're going to get two fabulous dies, one of them being an edgeable, one of them being a creator card, so two die styles that you've probably got a lot of and you're using a lot of already, and you've got those plates that you need in there as well. So if you've got a large Gemini machine, a regular Gemini, this is absolutely a perfect deal for you.
So one of my little stars here is still stuck there, and I know why it's still stuck there, and I'm not going to tell you because Leanne might be listening. But,
what have you done?
So what I've done is, when I first got my die, I used to tap it to release it, but because it's double sided, and I know because I can feel it, I've damaged my die by tapping it so many times. I must have hit it in the same place, and so just on that one star, there's just a tiny little piece that doesn't pop out. So that's what I've done on my die, but it's come out beautifully now. Let me just get that. So yeah, so that's why we don't tap our dies to release our stuff, especially on the wrong side. But there we go, it's out.
Fabulous.
So another lesson with Michelle on what not to do. Don't smack your dies.
Don't smack them.
No.
You heard it here first.
So, scoreboard, I'm just going to score at 6 on both of these.
How do you know which side to use? As mine often tend to come out backwards, asked Kathy. Great question, that.
So what I tend to do is, what I will do is I'll get my die, and when I've cut them out, as you can see, I've still got pieces of coloured card in each side. So I will get them and I will layer them how they're supposed to go. So I know that that side is that bit because it's still got the white bit in. So then what I do is I will write with one of like a permanent marker. I'll just put a little mark on it saying top or bottom, so T or P or whatever, you know, is works for you. The bit of Sharpie or permanent marker on there, it doesn't, no harm to your die. It won't come off when you're die cutting. So I mark mine that way.
There you are. That helps, Kathy.
Because I do forget. I look at them and I forget which is which because my memory's terrible. So that's what I do. I mark them up so I don't forget.
There you are. Top tip.
But as you can see, that layers over beautifully. I'm just stood looking. I'm just stood admiring it. Sorry, just give me a minute. I just love how pretty it looks. So that is my top bit. So that's going to be my main card. And then what I'm going to do is, so I'm just going to cut this down because I'm going to layer it onto the inside. Or you can layer it onto the outside, entirely up to you. So let's just cut that down. And bob it in the middle. Just get it right. So, just going to glue that up.
remember as well what's happening for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV, that amazing launch day. We're all very, very excited about that brand new launch day for you. It is, of course, the new Nature's Garden Secret Garden that we're going to be launching. Myself and Debbie Fisher, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast, 7 a.m. if you're across on the West Coast. And then more launches coming your way later as well. You've got those brand new interlaced dies. They'll be launching within, it's kind of like a pre-launch for you really, tonight during launch party, ahead of the proper launch tomorrow in launch day again. So with myself and Debbie. So make sure you join us for all of those shows. We've also got some brand new Spectrum Noir products you can get your hands on in the launch party later.
Yes.
And they are shiny. I'll show you those in just a few seconds.
So I've layered mine under, and I just need to trim that little bit off. You don't need to see that. Trim it a little bit better than that. There we go. So there we go. So you've got that beautiful, you could leave it like that actually, just that beautiful black and white. So what I'm going to do is, so I've got some glitter card and some, oh, it's from the gnomes, look.
Nice.
So, and that's another thing, all our paper pads, have a look at the backs. Don't always automatically think you have to use what you would think to be the front piece. As much as I hate covering those gnomes up, and I think that's the difficult thing, isn't it, with our paper pads? It's which side do you use, which side don't you want to cover up?
That's why it's always worth getting a couple, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, I think you definitely need 3. So 1 to use the main side, 1 to use the back side, and 1 to sniff and stroke.
Exactly.
So I'll just let that dry a minute, and then everyone knows what I'm talking about, sniffing and stroking paper. There's something about paper when you get it, the smell of it, or a new book. There's something about a new book when you flick the pages. So again, using my tacky glue onto the glitter.
Why tacky onto glitter then, Michelle?
Well, because, so with our 2 glues we've got the Collal, which is alcohol based. So if you use that onto a coated cardstock, it doesn't grab brilliantly, and what it will do is it will just bring the coating off. So you've probably all done it yourself. A bit of your glue seeps out, and when you've wiped it away, it's taken a bit of either your mirror card away or your glitter, but that's because it's alcohol based. So this is brilliant for your mats and layers, things like that. For onto glitter card, and mirror or mirror, anything that's coated, you need to use this because it's water based. So it grabs beautifully, and once it's dried, it's just brilliant. Just because the coated, that you need that one rather than the other one. So just need to trim that down again a little bit. So put this in the middle. So again, when I cut them, that one's gone a little bit wonky, but all you need to do is just cover it up with a little bit of paper, or you could put a bit of vellum behind there, some
nice.
patterned vellum, and then you'd have a faux back into that. So that would be nice. So there's always a butterfly. No,
always a butterfly.
There's always a butterfly, a way to cover up. It's always a way to cover up a bit of a mess. And if you don't know what they are, come to me because I know them all. So I've got a little bit of ribbon here, and we're going to put this round here. I actually haven't got a sentiment for this card.
Oh. Is it one of those that you're just going to make it and pop it in your stash and then decide where it's going at a later date?
Yeah, definitely. I think we all do that. I know I've got a big box at home that I have lots of, yes, as George has just said, the emergency oops, I forgot box.
There you go.
Yeah, well, it's nice because sometimes when you're just having a play, and you don't know what it's for, don't feel you need to put a sentiment on it. Just put it to your special box, and then you've got your little card all ready to go when someone says, can you make me? And you know you don't have the time to do it, but you can't say no, because making cards is too exciting to ever say no to someone. So I need a little fingernail. I need to practice.
I'd be hopeless. I just cut mine yesterday and they're so short. I couldn't even open a can of drink last night. I was trying to open a can of drink. I had to get a knife from the drawer and pop it open, honestly.
I use my pokey tool for that.
Do you?
Yeah, I get my pokey tool.
Honestly, I think I must have cut them really short yesterday. I just couldn't even get the can of pop open.
Oh, no.
Desperate times in my house last night.
So let's just lay that on there. And then, again, I'm going to bring my piece of ribbon in and I'm going to make a bow. So for anyone who can't do, or is not really sure, think, oh, that's a bit difficult, you just literally to get your bunny ears, and it's just like tying your shoelaces, I suppose. Pop it through and then just keep pulling and pushing, just keep wiggling until you're happy with it. So give it a good wiggle, it makes it tighter. And when you're happy with your bow, just cut it down. So do I want it that way? I think I want it that way. And just cut them a little bit shorter. You see, do you know what's lovely about this? When I'm at home and I'm talking away to myself, you know, people think I'm crazy, but literally here I'm sort of...
That's the whole point of it, isn't it, here?
My way through it. And
have you started to talk to yourself more at home since you've been here?
I have.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. I didn't think it would be possible for me to talk to myself more than what I actually do, but I do. Absolutely. So I've got a couple of my gems left over from the card before. So I think what I'm going to do with those is I'm just going to dot them round there. Just to add that little bit of extra sparkle, and it sort of mirrors the paper that I've stuck that onto. So we'll put that one up there. And then, so yeah, so a sentiment, but I will put that in my box until I know who it's going to and for what reason. But that is those double-sided edgeables.
Awesome. Absolutely love that. What another beautiful card. Should we vote on the demo of the show, do you think, Michelle?
Yes.
Just get ready for that. Mary Reno says, I'm really enjoying this show. Pammy says that card is so pretty. Anne says, love the show and these dies as well. Sarah Brown says, I'm really enjoying the show as well. That is a very pretty effect. I've never seen these before, says Mary Reno. Absolutely, if you've been looking for an opportunity to get your hands on and try our double-sided dies, I think it'd be hard pushed to find a better starter kit or introduction to double-sided dies than we have right there. Right then, let's get voting.
So, number 1 is my Secret Garden. Number 2 is that beautiful interlaced die. And then number 3, the double-sided die.
Awesome, get voting, 1, 2 or 3. Right, something else I've got to share with you that's going to be, actually officially launches on Friday, but you can have a sneak peek of it a little bit later today. Is our brand new metallic flip markers. And I share these with you. They are absolutely amazing because they give you an incredible sort of different kaleidoscope of colour really from one pen, which is amazing. So these ones just here, this is your sunset, moonlight, rainforest and prairie. So this is your natural world you are looking at just here. It gives you these colours. Now you can see here just being done on, look at the way that they shine. They are amazing. On the top they've been done there on white card. and on the bottom there you can see how they look on a black cardstock. But they're almost like a bit mother of pearl almost. That's the kind of look and feel they give you. And then you've got this set here as well, which is your Cosmic Wonder. And they are 2 different items for you. They're individuals. You get 6 pens in each collection. But the way they play with the light really is quite magical. And they're great for so many different things. You can write with these, you can colour with them, you can doodle with them too. Lots of different ways to use them. 2 different nib sizes on it as well. Well, you've got a fine tip nib, 0.9 mil on there, which is fantastic. You're going to absolutely love using these. Actually, if you got them, are you going to give us a little bit of a sneaky peek with these? Oh, later on we are in our launch party show at 7 p.m. in the UK, of course, which is 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast, which is brilliant. Let me remind you, though, of what is coming up, of course, in that launch day show for you in just over an hour and a half's time. It is your brand new Nature's Garden collection. Very, very excited for this. Lots of you already got your hands on it. So much you can do with this. A brilliant deal for you as well, $94.99 or $118.49. If you want to get your hands on that. Myself and Debbie Fisher will be taking you through that with a full 2-hour show at 3 p.m. Remember, you saw the Interlaced as well in the show today. These, of course, are coming up a little bit later for you. They will also be in our launch party show, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. on the East Coast, 11 a.m. if you are across on the West Coast. Don't forget as well about the Out of This World deal. It is your mat collection with the self-healing cutting mat, your stamping mat and your craft mat in there as well. So the 3 hero tools that it needs when you come to your mat. I haven't seen the self-healing cutting mat in stock for a little while, so it's great that that's back in stock, and we've bundled it together with those other 2 essentials and given you a great saving as well. The Illustrator Complete 40 marker collection, that is available to you as well. The Illustrator's amazing when it comes to the quality of image you can colour with these. You've got that incredible Japanese brush nib in there and that fine bullet nib. These are really the top of the tree, the sort of top of the range when it comes to alcohol markers here at Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. So great that you've got them on a great saving with 25% off on those, which is awesome. Now, card of the show. It's been very, very close, but it is number 2 is your card of the show. That one
I had
there,
it on top.
indeed.
I thought it would be that one.
Yes, it is that one indeed. Those beautiful, beautiful interlaced dies. You've got a little bit of time off this afternoon, but we're back together, aren't we, for launch parties? What can we expect from that, Michelle?
So I think we might have a sneaky peek of those markers a little bit later, and lots more fun.
Absolutely. Interlace are going to be in that show for you as well, so make sure you join us both for that a little bit later on. Remember though, it is our week of wonders here on Crafters TV all the way up until the end of Friday, and what that means is that we're going to have at least 1 new launch for you, 3 launches today. We really are spoiling you on this Tuesday, but also double points across everything you see on air and also across the entire website as well. So it's a really great chance to get yourself stocked up, maybe especially if there's any essentials in your stash that you haven't seen for a while. I can confirm it is still snowing out there.
I know.
Has been. I mean, it has been. It's not stopped, has it? Since we, it's not stopped since last week. Look at it.
When I left last week, I did say it was like a blizzard outside.
It is like a blizzard out there, and it's still snowing now. I have a feeling it might snow all the way up until Christmas, you know.
It will.
It will indeed, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's looking
We're
gorgeous.
So lucky.
So lucky. Consistent snow here at Crafters TV. Yes, so remember what is happening then for the rest of the day. 3 p.m. here in the UK. In the UK. Going to be in the loo, okay? In the UK, 3 p.m, that launch day show for you. Brand new Nature's Garden. Myself and Debbie Fisher are going to be here with that for you. Then, of course, after that, 7 p.m. this evening here in the UK, which is 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast, it is launch party. You've got an Explorers deal and Out of This World deal. You've also got your chance to get your hands on 2 brand new launches, like VIP, exclusive previews of stuff that's coming up later in the week, being those interlaced dies and also those amazing flip markers as well, which give you such an incredible, beautiful finish. I can't believe how shiny they are. I can't wait to see.
They are so pretty.
They are so pretty, aren't they? So many things you can do with them, from doodling to drawing to writing, you name it. Right, we are going to go and have a bit of a chinwag. We're going to have a cup of tea, maybe get some lunch as well, and we will see you back here in just over 90 minutes' time. Take care.